Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kirby's Adventure! In this part, we're going to be doing Level 3, Butter Building. Now if by any sort of chance this video is shorter than 10 minutes, that means that supposed rumor that the people on Twitter were talking about, with Nintendo basically going, hey, guess what? You can't have videos, Nintendo content more than 10 minutes, cause, I don't know. But if it's longer than that time, then good. It was just random people yelling about it for some reason yesterday on Twitter, so I was like, what? But I think it's only for certain music pieces, so hopefully I should be fine. But that does mean that channels like Gilbert Sana are in danger, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Because, you know, he just went through that before. Like a year or so ago, like 2 years ago even. Or whenever Timmy Turner's dad and Server Gunner went down, whatever time. Anyway, we just defeated Mr. TikTok, who gave us Mike. Yes, and as I said before, 3 different uses, or 3 uses. With the last one being this. Of course, they all have the same sound effect, but in Superstar they gave them different sounds and unique animations. Now, intuition would make you think, hey, there's a switch there, and I should go in that door to get the switch. Wrong! You don't go through that one. You go through the one down there. Why? Because it's hidden. Yes. Don't let the obviousness fool you. It's hidden. Now, what you may ask, do these switches do? They reveal areas that, normally in the previous levels would just automatically unlock when you beat a stage, but this time they've made them harder to do because reasons! Also to add a little bit more depth to the game, because, you know, it was an NES game, they kinda didn't have a choice. Limitations and stuff. So they had to extend the gameplay content a bit by putting in that stuff. Now, there's a reason why the doors go white. Like I said before, you clear a stage, the door goes white. However, with the switches now a part of the gameplay, if you don't get the switch after beating the stage, the door will remain like the tannish color you see. That the tannish color that you see if you don't beat a stage normally. But it'll still have the flag beside it. I'll show you later in this video. Also, we just beat Mr. Wheelie. He is the arena guy for this area, and his power makes this level, and maybe the next one, I think, too, a tad bit easier. Also, I'm about to destroy a Maxim Tomato. Hooray for that! Also, this game has a lot of slowdown, you may have noticed. Yes! Actually, in the 3DS version... Oh, wait, before we get to that... Mode 7! Not actually Mode 7, though. That was Super Nintendo, but it's kind of some funky 3D technology! Or the illusion of 3D technology! Because it's not actually 3D. It's just really cleverly made to look like it. Anyway, stone. What does it do? You turn into a rock and you're impervious to damage. Other than that, not much else. You can't move. And yeah. So basically, use it if there's an enemy that you're like, no, don't do anything bad to me. And you don't want it to hurt you, you just turn into a rock. And now for Needle! Which is pretty terrible in this game, quite honestly. Because it's a short-range area spell. See, now I keep using spell because I keep saying area of effect. It's a short-ranged attack that encompasses a very small area, so it's not really all that useful. You're not even impervious to damage while using it, so yeah. Plus, you don't need it to get any switches. There's a power-up later in this level that you... Well, not this level, but in this world, or... Yeah, they call them levels, but technically they're... Anyway, there's one later in this world that a lot of switches require you to have in order to get to them. That's the best choice of words. So yeah, using wheel here makes this area practically easy. Well, Kirby game, like I said before, easy is its middle name. Also, these penguins, they're pretty cold-hearted, if I do say so myself. Ha ha ha! No, actually, they're the enemies that give you the copy ability Ice. And I just lost one up there. Go me! But I don't swallow them. And now for Bugsy. No, not the Bugsy from Pokemon. This Bugsy can throw you around all over the place. Also, he's one of the first monsters they summon in the anime. Fun facts. Yeah, Bugsy. So he does that weird pose. Two things can result from that. One, he spawns two enemies for you to suck up and spit back at him. And the other thing is him doing a charge and suplex at you. But it's not called suplex in this game, it's called backflip. I think. I'll have to see. I managed to defeat this guy without dying, don't worry. You will get to see what the power name is, but yeah. He is a bit of a bother because of the fact that you can't really tell whether he's going to summon enemies or do his charge attack. I'm not sure if there's like a definitive way, but yeah, those poses look exactly the same, so you're not really sure what's going to happen, which kind of sucks, honestly. Alright, let's see. Am I right? Is it backflip? No, it's backdrop. But yeah, it's basically what suplex is in the later game. In fact, it is suplex in the later games, but it's called backdrop here because I don't think people knew what a suplex was, so backdrop made more sense. Even though that's what a suplex is. Anyway, so with that, we didn't get any bonus things, and I'm almost out of health, so I go back to the arena to recharge, which I cut out. Yes. I'm going to be cutting out all arena battles, but not necessarily the minigames, because selectiveness. Also, you might have, if you're musically tuned, you might recognize this song from Kirby 64, and yes, it was reused in Kirby 64, but it was remade with a much jazzier, upbeat tone to it. Well, more jazzy and upbeaty, well, more upbeaty than it already is. That's not even a word, why am I saying it? Also, prepare to be dicked over by Waddle-Dees, hardest enemy in history. Seriously, they're kind of mean in this game. They like to come out of nowhere and just ruin everything. Like, everything. 3D graphics! Slow-paced 3D graphics with Bronto birds! I hate these guys! I hate them so much! Why do I hate them so much? I don't know. I just hate them. Hate them a lot. They're a real bugger. Well, they are flies, so I guess they're technically bugs. Where was I going with this? I don't even remember. So here we go. Yeah, ice. Meh. 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 Yeah, basically it does the same thing as freeze, except it acts more like fire in that regard. Which... straight line. In fact, making it much easier to use than fire. Ice beats fire. That's not how it's supposed to go, but whatever, it's Kirby. Also, I'm gonna do a stupid here. So yeah, there's a 1-up there. I'm like, oh my god, 1-up, yes. Oh god, spikes. Oh no. I gotta get my power up. Oh crap, I hit a Gordo. I'm dead. I just wasted that 1-up. Go me! I'm the best at video games, and I can't get that 1-up again until I leave the stage, so... oops. Now then. Only a few stages in the game actually have switches. You can tell which stages have a switch if you leave the level and the door does not turn white. If it doesn't turn white, that means you missed the switch. Easy. And then it's just a matter of finding it, which may or may not be easy. Because hidden doors are a thing. There's a lot of them in this game. And they're not necessarily identifiable. They're kind of like blowing up a bush or a tree, or... wait, not a... you set a tree on fire. Basically, Zelda 1 logic, where there's no real identifier as to what secrets are where. You're just gonna have to... just guess. There's no way of telling. None at all. I haven't played Return to Dreamland either, but I'm not sure if that changes anything or not. Also, this museum contains high jump. But if it does, then that's one more point to the remake. Not to say that the remake isn't already superior in every sense of the word. Imagination. Hey, guess what? I can't tell what words are today. Isn't that grand? Yes. But yeah. If you were to get a version of this game, try and go for the remake on the Game Boy Advance. Oh my god, it's Meta Knight! No, it's not, it's just more mooks. Right, so, I decided, hey, maybe I should see what these guys are called. Well, there's 4 of the guys. That's Axe Knight right there, that throws the axe in your face. I don't know, I think those are Flail Knights? No, that's not what they're called, is it? No, they have a name. Oh yeah, it is Mace Knight, never mind. The ones that slash at you with their axe, or like jab it at you, are called Javelin Knights, and the ones that throw what I call the forks are actually called Trident Knights. So there you go. Oh hey, a 1-up! Grab it. Oh, don't run into the cannon, no! Oh, thank God there's a Maxim Tomato here! Thank you! That's pretty great. And once again, I try to look for a Haldor that doesn't exist. Boink. See, it doesn't exist, I told you. What? Why do you keep looking for Haldors? There are not many in this game. I mean, yeah, there's a callback to one, but yeah, whatever. And with the completion of level 4, we unlock level 5, and I believe a new minigame. I'm not sure if I've shown this off yet or not, because I'm dumb and forgetful. Quick draw! When the enemy draws, press the A button. If you don't press it too soon, you'll get a penalty, aka you'll lose it. You'll lose a minigame. Now, this is actually a precursor to a minigame in Kirby Superstar called Samurai Kirby. Same exact premise, just press A when the prompt comes up to do so, before the other opponent does. But in this game, you actually get some points and possibly 1-ups from doing this. In Kirby Superstar, it was just there. Unless you did get points from it, and that just... Well, you did get a high score, I think, in Superstar if you played it on the one-player mode. But, yeah, it's basically just press A quickly. Oh no! I am dead! So yeah, depending on how good you do, you get either points, or if you get 4 of the guys down, you get a 1-up. All 5 of them down, a 3-up, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna grab the sword, and then we're gonna grab the lollipop and go on a genocidal rampage. Oh, hey, it's done. Right, new boss? Nope, not yet. Soonish. Come here, Frosty. Now you're dead. And prepare for the Waddle Dees to dig me over! Hooray for Waddle Dees! The hardest enemy in all of video game history. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have more reason to hate these bastards now than I ever did. Seriously though, Waddle Dees, the worst! The worst! And hey, is this guy? He's a monkey! Have we fought him before? Not entirely sure. Anyway, his name is Bonkers. Why is he called Bonkers? I don't know. He has a hammer. It hurts. His attacks are easy to telegraph. And yet I somehow fail to them. Yes. So, what does this kind monkey man give you when you beat him? He gives you the rather necessary power in order to beat this game. Hammer. And I mean necessary. You need this power to beat the game 100%. Because half the switches require you have this. And yeah, it's basically a rapid fire mashing thing. Smash, 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 smash all over the place. Smash, smash. Now, in later games, you could use rock and hammer interchangeably, but I'm not sure if that's the case in this game, and I don't think I bothered to test it, so And yeah, that 31-up thing is something you have to do. You have to basically get 7 to 1 every time you do the gold game in order. So, like, first one you get 7, second 6, third 5, etc., etc. You have to do that in order to get 31-ups, and honestly, I don't have the time to do that. I mean, I could replay the first stage 50 times and try and do that, but I don't wanna. Because, honestly, I don't see myself dying all that much in this game. But don't worry, I do not believe I get a game over. No, I don't. I get pretty gosh darn close to one, though. That's for sure. So, yeah. Also, did I mention this is one of the levels where you have to get a switch? It's one of the levels where you have to hit a switch. Guess what I'm not going to do in the first one? Get it. Why? To show you the color of the door when you don't get the switch. Because it's important to show you, and because my explanation of it was pretty bad. And now, a 5-second thesis on why laser is awesome. Yes. Okay, that was a bit more like 7 seconds, but whatever. And that wasn't really awesome. Didn't really show how awesome it was. In fact, the thesis was like 30 seconds ago. So yeah, that's where you have to go in order to get the switch, but I'm going to blatantly ignore it for the sake of showing off what happens if you don't. Because I'm weird. Hey, look at that weird guy. He's got sunglasses on and a halo. Let's inhale him and probably use what is the most scarce and also the most useless power-up in the game. Light! What does it do? Illuminates a room. That's it. In fact, I think that guy only appears like 2 times in this game, and this was his first appearance. No idea why he's there either. I don't think he does anything else other than light up a room, and considering that, yeah, 2 times he appears, it's kind of the most useless power-up ever. Next to sleep, obviously. Because with sleep, you fall asleep, and that's it! At least light does something. So yeah, when you don't get a switch in a level, the door continues to flash. Like that. So yeah, better get your butt back in there and hit the switch, buddy. Otherwise, you won't get 100%. Though, you know it is, so guess what? Jump cut! They're a thing. Man, my tongue is all kinds of twisted today. So yeah, now you just gotta fly over there fast and blow up the bomb block, and then go in the store, and there's a switch! You hit the switch, and it unlocks that egg minigame again. Which you all love so dearly. Honestly, I think there's only like a few times you can get the crane game, so yeah, abuse it as you can. And also, I believe once you hit a switch, you can just leave the level. I decided to beat the level because points, apparently. So, yeah. Swallow those eggs, but not the bombs, because they're bad. And if you swallow the bombs, you go boom! Kirby doesn't even know what's going on. It just blew up in his face. So yes, the Warp Star Station. That's what it looks like, in case you needed a reminder. First things first, though, I want to make sure I'm all healed up, though I already am. So I beat the boss, and I got Wheel in the process. Under the assumption that I would be able to beat this next boss with Wheel, which I won't. I know it because I made a jump cut in the middle of the battle or at the end of it, because I lost. Anyway, so here we have Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Mr. Shine is the moon, Mr. Bright is the sun. Mr. Shine uses cutter. Mr. Bright over here fires a laser beam at you. Yeah! Laser beams. I don't know either. Though the actual power-up he uses is fire, so yeah, that's his actual power-up. No idea how you can hail them. Oh, possibly in the other games you have a chance of inhaling them after beating them. And yeah, I'm gonna lose to this first fight, can you tell? I'm at 1 health. I'm gonna die. In fact, I think I died right about now. Hey, look at that. It's like I knew. So, jump cut back to the middle of the fight. This time I took down Mr. Bright's health, no, Mr. Shine's health a little bit. And now we're gonna defeat Mr. Bright, who has 1 hit left in on him. Come on, inhale a star! Pew! No, I said pew. Come on, shoot it at him. There we go. And Mr. Shine here has 2 hits left on him. And also he can roll at you for some reason. I don't get that. Oh, but Mr. Bright can still attack for the record. Well, he kind of has to, otherwise it, you know, kind of impossible to beat him. Ow. He whipped me in the face with a razor blade. Ow. And then I got hit in the face with a razor blade. But don't worry, I beat him, it's K. Double explosions! Anyway, next time Let's Play Kirby's Adventure, we're going to be going into Level 4 or World 4, which will be Grape Garden. So until then, see you later, and goodbye.